At the end of 1946, still under the strong influence of the Second World War, a British journalist from The Times found himself with the task of writing a special article for the newspaper. This mission arose after a conversation with a renowned English author who confided in him that among all the people he had spoken with and interviewed around the world, none had impressed him as much as a certain holy man mentioned in his works. The author had already published several books in which he tried to dissect the essence of this man, and his encounter with him was a compulsory reference in all his lectures. Driven by the curiosity sparked by this conversation, the journalist decided to undertake a long journey to find and meet in person the other side of that dialogue, the holy man himself, who would become the center of his article. After some time, overcoming various difficulties, he managed to find him. His first question, asked with the intention of creating an intimate atmosphere, was whether he knew or remembered the famous writer. The response was the following.
So many pilgrims and travelers come to this place, driven by a borrowed sense of supernaturalness, attributed to a figure that doesn't exist. The most surprising thing is that they believe they have found that figure.
That was the only question and the only answer of that interview. Later on, and for some time, the journalist observed the number of people who sought to approach that man, who remained silent most of the time. On rare occasions, he would speak a few words that only intensified the adoration directed at him. His silence, however, caused a certain unease, making almost any dialogue unfeasible. He never showed discourtesy, but his calm and deep gaze carried a silent weight that intimidated. Interviews with some of these pilgrims revealed that, even without asking any of the many questions that troubled them, they had already found the answers they were seeking. For the journalist, the response received in that brief encounter echoed like a recurring thought in the mind of a man sitting at the simple table of a small establishment where he had stopped to quench his thirst in the scorching heat of that region. That response continued to echo and still echoes today. The writer who had inspired and initiated the article continued his journey through the world until his departure in 1981. As for the journalist and his article, they remain unfinished.